I'm Mike Brumback, and this is my wife, Julie. So Julie and I got married in 2014, and we're looking on how ways we can grow our family. And adoption kind of started to come into fruition for us. We started coming to True North, and then I actually remember one of the Sundays was all about adoption.
Yeah.
And it was really funny because it wasn't just adopting the child, it was adoption and how that grows family, and it's adoption within the church, and it's all about the positivity of adoption. I think that was one of the first times where we had talked about what does adoption look like, and is that the right path for us? And then you have this message that comes out and it just hits you, bam, it's like boom, yes, do adoption.
Yeah.
So that was in the very beginning, probably like one of the first 3 messages when we were there. And then that's when we really started to look into adoption agencies.
Yeah. So when we started and when we first started going to church, it was like just about summertime. So cruise season was just finishing. And I remember thinking like, what is this cruise thing? Like, that sounds so cool. Like I want to meet friends that go to church and believe in the same things and actually talk about our faith. So when cruise season came around, I had a friend that was like, hey, come and join my crew. And I was like, okay, like what is this? What do we talk about? Like,
And I was a little more skeptical of it. And I guess only because I'm like, well, what are a bunch of dudes going to do, just sitting around and read the Bible to each other? And, I wasn't really sure what a men's crew was going to look like and how appealing that was going to be for me. And then after service, one of the days, just kind of was talking to Pastor Luis, and he was like, hey, are you in a crew? And I was like, no, Julie is, kind of just deflecting, like, no, I'm not, but she is. He's like, you should join my men's crew. And, I was like, yeah, okay, well, I'll think about it. He's like, it's Saturday mornings at 9 a.m., 8 a.m. I was like, that sounds terrible. So then I went on a Saturday to the men's crew, and there were, I don't know, maybe like a dozen of us. It was guys from all different areas, all different walks of life. Everybody had different jobs. And, it wasn't just 12 guys sitting around open up and just reading scripture word for word. It was, how does that apply to real life?
yeah, I remember the one couples crew we were in at the very end of the season of it. Steph gave us all a little card, and it was just write a prayer right at the beginning.
The very beginning of
The
it.
very beginning of it. It was write down a prayer that, what do you want this season in our crew? Write your prayer. And it was for us to get a baby through adoption. And we went through crew, we prayed, we waited, and then at the end of crew, we got the call and we got an adoption. And at the end, the girls threw me a surprise baby shower, and in the card Steph gave me, there was our card that we wrote in couples crew saying, we're praying for a baby through adoption. We found out, like, potentially, like, okay, there's a birth mom that she picked you, you're gonna have a little baby boy. It was like the first thing was like, I can't wait until we could tell our crews, like, these people have been through this with us.
It was right before we're like, okay, like, it was Tim and Meg, they were like, we're going to close out crew with just one more prayer. And then, you just kind of, we got that feeling, and Julie's like, this is what we've been waiting for. Like, go, tell them now. So it was awesome, and it just, the amount of emotion, the amount of positivity, like the amount of just true joy that was spread across all these people that had truly prayed with us each and every week, each and every day. Without crew, it would be easy to revert back to every other feeling I've ever had about church. Whatever you're doing, either somebody is actively doing it, struggling, succeeding with it, or that somebody else is looking for you. There's no one person that's completely different that goes, I'm never going to fit into a crew. Because whether it's your first day in crew or it's your 1000th day in crew, everybody around you wants you to really do great.
So now we are, after about 2.5 years of trying to, really start our family, we have a 3-month-old baby boy named Judah Michael, and we could not be happier. From the beginning, struggling, wondering, hoping, waiting, to the end, having all these people around us from our crew that became our friends that got to celebrate and praise how great God is, and that we did it. We got our baby in the end.